after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that'll be timestamped down below. Just a reminder, please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try to make it fit, right? Like if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Whenever this message pops up on your newsfeed or your timeline, it is meant for you. Please make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys would like to purchase a reading, that information is also available down below. I think that's it. We're just doing regular signs today. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to say, but I cannot remember. So we'll start with Taurus. Taurus, what do we have for you guys? Taurus, are you guys going through, I think that you guys are struggling a lot internally. Maybe something hasn't really worked out the way that you thought it was going to work out, or it's just like maybe something taking more time. There is like, you matter, be more confident and connecting with your higher self, where that is maybe what you guys are focusing on right now. Like you guys are trying to forget about the bullshit, or just, I don't know why, but I feel like somebody might be nagging you a lot and you're trying to tune them out, like, because you know whatever they're talking to you about, or like telling you that you need to get ahead of, that it's not really for you. Like maybe that's how they want to live their life, but that's not your life. And so it can be very hard for people to help us or understand where we're going, like what we're trying to achieve, if like it's not something they would want to do, or like something that aligns with them. We have getting what you need, not what you want. Sometimes we think that we know what's best for us, right? But God will show us in ways that they know, that He knows what's best for us, right? You guys could be working on something. I do feel like your third house could be is because the third house is right here. So get your ideas going, Gemini, Mercury. Maybe even just like communicating what it is that you are trying to accomplish. I understand wanting to keep things to yourself so that you don't have these other energies or negative energies, like doubting, like people who are doubting you to come in and like say something. But there is like, maybe you're starting to doubt yourself. I think that you guys are very important, Taurus. Like you guys play like a very like, you have a very important role to play. And the sooner that you accept that, sometimes we can think like, why me, right? But Taurus, you do matter. Like you have a lot to offer. I think that the sooner that you realize that you are actually very, like, I want to say you're very important. Spirit wants to, but like I keep getting pushback. And I think maybe this is like you or like other people around you who are like, no. That one was like a quieter no. So it's definitely questioning, a lot of questioning here. Wondering like how things are, like, where do you go from here? Where does Taurus go from here? Seven of Wands connected with, landed on connecting with higher self, which is maybe this is a time that you guys just do need to be connecting with yourself, right? Why did I get so hungry all of a sudden? So you guys, I don't know if you guys are experiencing hunger pains, or maybe you're hungry for success. Maybe you're just like hungry for something, but so it's like all in due time. I will tell you, I will say that, Taurus. Knight of Wands. There's just something that you're supposed to be having more fun with that you're not. Like you guys are stuck in your head. It's not like, it's just not, I want to say like whatever it is that you guys are trying to achieve and it hasn't been working out, and it's because there is something else. But what else is there? Something that you've walked away from. Ooh, something that you've walked away from is coming back. You think about it. It could be a person, could be an opportunity. It could be something that you thought was going to bring you peace and it didn't. King of Pentacles. I think it's, I do think it's a financial opportunity here. Yeah, something that you've walked, something that you think you're done with is coming back around. 444 on the clock. They're like somebody, it could be in, I do feel like it is in your career. But it could be in love too. Ace of Wands is just something that you're passionate about, right? Oops. That's a lot. Yep, You guys, I think you guys could be meeting like a new business partner or something. Because there is the Four of Wands is a marriage card, but it is about celebrations. It's about partnerships. It's about just also having a community. So I think it's like somebody from your past. So I do feel like there's like a past connection here. Could be your past job. Maybe your old boss is gonna hit you up and tell you about a position, or like maybe something. There's just something, a past factor here. Again, Page of Wands. I think maybe in the past you guys just weren't ready for this, whatever it is that's going to be offered to you. You weren't ready for it back then. Maybe you thought you were going to get offered it back then. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, it's just this energy of you guys having to walk away. I think that's it. Five of Swords. And you know what, Taurus, I will say that you guys, like, I think a lot, I don't know if you guys realize it, maybe you guys are in your own heads, but you guys are just like very appreciated, like very loved, very like, you bring a lot of joy to people, and I think that you should realize that, like, if you don't realize it, because for me, it's like you guys are kind of stuck in your head, like saying no to everything, like maybe it's not going to work out. It's kind of interesting because the way I'm feeling it, it's like you guys are on this path, right? Where whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're not letting other people get into your head about it, but you'll get into your own head about it, and you'll like doubt yourself, but you're doing it. Like, it's kind of interesting. What is the second path? There is a second. You have a lot of aces here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords that came out with the Wheel of Fortune. Your truth is going to get you to your financial freedom, and nobody else is going to be able to tell you no. I don't know why, but no keeps coming up. So I don't know if people are telling you no, or you're telling yourself no, but it's not true. Okay, that's it for you guys. Next, who do we have? Gemini. Gemini, I'm getting like mixed signals. Okay, let's see. Are you getting mixed signals from somebody or like that? I'm just feeling like mixed signals. You guys could be dealing with an Aries, or you guys could also just be starting something new with somebody. Because it's like mixed signals. I do feel like this is someone that you've had a past connection with. This is not even supposed to be a love reading, but that's just what's coming through. We have walking away. Your angels are watching you. When somebody has mixed signals, that is in itself confirmation on where they stand, right? Like if somebody's always back and forth, they're not really 100% in it. They're never really going to be 100% in it. And I think you know that too. I think that there is something that's going to happen in the next 6 to 12 months. You guys could be meeting new people, because we have making new friends. There is also here someone pretending to be your friend. I think it is this person here who you do want to walk away from, who keeps giving you these mixed signals, and it's because they don't really know what they want. When someone isn't like clear with like, if they're giving you mixed signals, like they're telling you one thing but their actions are not aligning, that's showing you who they are essentially, right? And you can't change people. They have to change for themselves. This person loves, it's interesting, this person loves, like they fell in love with you because of who you are, obviously, but like because of the love that people show you. Like it's interesting because they see everything that you have and they're jealous of it in a way. The Death. It's like this person took all of that joy that you brought, like what made you you, what they fell in love with, right? It's like they took it from you, and now they're kind of questioning, like, well, you're not the same person anymore. And it's like, no, duh. how could you be the same person after all that shit that you put them to, like, they put you through? They can't see the truth. They can't see. I think even if you bring it to this person's attention, they're very good at pretending like the problem doesn't exist, or that you're just being very dramatic. I also want to say, like, this person doesn't realize the personality that you had took work, right? Like, you have gone through so many challenges and tribulations and all this shit. You've gone through a lot here, Gemini, and this person doesn't see it. They just see the results of it, and they're just like, everything comes so easy for Gemini. And so when you have a complaint, or like when you say something, it's because you're speaking from experience. But this person kind of sees it as like, you, like, because they think you're better than them. And so even though you're not trying to portray that, that's how they feel about you. And so they're like, oh, well, you think you're better than me. And it's just not true. Or like, you think you just know everything, when you have literally had these life experiences to let you know these things, right? And I think even so, this person, even if they had these life experiences, they would not learn anything. And that's kind of why they're kind of stuck where they are right now. Five of Cups. They don't want to let you go. They don't. They're very... I feel for this person, they're just unhealed. And you can't heal somebody that doesn't want to be healed. Anything else? The Emperor. I do want to say, like, you're going to be the one to have to walk away from this person. This person will not walk away from you. They're going to keep trying. They're going to keep trying. I'm going to end that there. Not much else to say. Gemini, good luck to you guys. Cancer. Your angels are watching you. You're like very protected right now, Cancer. I think you guys could be doing inner work. We have, oh. Okay, so you guys have a lot of issues happening right now. You guys could have some family problems, fighting within the family. I think there is something here that you want to do that maybe the people in your family are kind of not 100% on board with the decisions you want to make. But at the end of the day, like, it's your life. You're going to have to be the one who lives it, right? You can't live for other people. I mean, it's one thing to try to make people happy, but not at your own expense. At that point, it's like you're being a martyr. And it's just that's all I'm going to say. We have Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So you guys could be dealing with an Earth sign, or you guys could be meeting somebody, an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that's going to help you. But I also feel like it's just you guys finding yourself, connecting with yourself, grounding yourself, right? I don't know what these issues are, but I do feel like there's issues. You guys could be ending something. I feel like you guys are trying to manifest something, and while manifesting that's causing a lot of endings, because whatever it is you're trying to create into your life cannot exist in that environment. So if things have been like if you have been having family problems, maybe it's for a reason. Like, maybe you are meant to disconnect from certain people. And I'm not saying disconnecting does not mean forever. Sometimes it's just for now. I don't believe anything is forever. So we have the Empress here and the Page of Cups. I don't know if you guys are looking up to an Empress right now, because Page of Cups I feel like is your energy, Capricorn, what is that? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? But then I feel like you guys are kind of going from the Page of Cups into the King of Cups here. And it's like, it's just a spiritual awakening. And maybe you guys are going through an ascension right now. The Devil. But in order for that ascension to happen, there are some things that, like I said, it's like tower moments. So maybe there are things that you have to change within yourself because they need to change. Can we clarify this? And the Four of Swords. Yeah, this is, unfortunately, we cannot heal in the environment that got us sick. So having to like be by yourself, I think, I don't know if you guys struggle being alone. That's kind of coming through, but like that is where you're going to do the most healing. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. There is a new romantic beginning here. I feel like there was somebody here that tried to tell you a truth that's going to be coming back around, and want a new beginning here. Anything else? King of Cups did come out. Yeah. And I think it is because you guys are into this like you guys have transformed from the Page of Cups. That's the devil energy into this King of Cups. And I think realizing your power too, like this King of Cups, typically I wouldn't associate King of Cups with power. I would do that more with like the King of Wands. I feel like that's more, I mean, they're all powerful, but like the King of Cups is someone who's more emotionally, like very emotionally mature, doesn't let their emotions run through them, right? Like or overwhelm them, or it's just like, essentially that's what I kind of get from it. But with this dragon here, it is just someone who is actually like, they use their emotions as power, like as fuel, in a healthy way, because there is an unhealthy way to do that, right? Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. But yeah, there is somebody here. That could be the romantic connection coming in too. Okay. Sometimes it's like if you have a bunch of people in your ears telling you it's not going to work, you just definitely need to either stop telling those people your plans or to just cut them out of your life temporarily, or if they're not meant to be there anymore, they're just not meant to be there. Okay. Next we're going to do Leo. Leo, you guys could be, I don't know why, but it's like a sexual awakening. Like maybe you guys are trying to become more sexual. I don't know why that's coming through. Interesting. There is definitely like you guys have like a lot. I don't know, like maybe people are undressing you like I don't know why, but it's like that's what I feel like. Maybe people are looking at you constantly. People are talking about you. You turn heads everywhere you go. I wonder if that makes you uncomfortable. Because sometimes it's like when you have a lot of eyes on you constantly, like where you just always feel like you're being watched, it can get annoying. I can understand that. I don't know why this is also coming through, but I also get that you had a partner in the past who would get very annoyed by the fact that every time you guys went out, you would get compliments. It made them a little bit insecure. Honestly, that's a red flag too. Like, because that's their problem, not your problem, right? Like and I can understand. It's like sometimes it's just something you have to work through at the end of the day, because if you're attractive and what can you really do? Like, I don't understand it. I don't even think it has anything. It's like your energy here, Leo. There's something here about your energy. Like people love like to just like be around. And I think that this, like there's been people, there could have been more than one person telling you this, that why do you always get attention? Or like, why are you always doing that? Like some people will actually even tell you like you're doing this for attention, which is crazy work. Especially for Leo. Leo's just naturally, you guys are the sun. You guys are bright. Your energy pulls people in. Can we clarify this here? I think a lot of people here are trying to emulate your energy. So like I don't know, like if you buy something or like you post it on social media, people could be stalking your social media. So it's like if you buy something, people want that same thing. It's like giving influencer. I don't know if you guys are an influencer, or like maybe you guys aren't even trying to be an influencer, but you do influence a lot of people. I think in the past, like, I think if you guys are realizing that, you know, people will project their own insecurities onto you, and just like this past partner that was just like, why are you doing this? You just want attention. I think that you guys are realizing it wasn't really your fault. You didn't really do anything, and that it was this person. You guys are starting to see the truth in that. And that from now on, like, you're not doing this again. Like, you're not going to let somebody else try to make you feel less than, because they feel less than. 10 of Swords. Yeah, that person, they try to come off as like someone who knows everything, and like they're they're like a professional victim. You would think they would be honored, like, you know, to have a hot partner that everybody wants, or like, you know, maybe they felt it as competition. Like, maybe they felt like you would leave them, even though you wouldn't, but their behavior made you leave them. The Hanged Man. This person wanted you stuck with them, and that's why they acted the way that they did. And I think you guys are realizing that it wasn't you. But there is somebody new coming in here that wants to grow and build with you. That's going to be exactly what you need. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, Leos. Next we have Virgo. Virgo, I'm feeling like you guys are picking peace. Like, you guys might be taking a deep breath, realizing that everything's always gonna be okay. Sometimes I know it's harder to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but for you guys, there's just like a sense of peace that you guys are feeling, or are trying to feel. 222 on the clock right now. Yeah, there's a blessing in disguise here. You guys could be praying, asking your guides for help, just trying to find clarity about something. It's coming. I think that you guys, yeah, there could be a mother here who, I feel like, I don't want to say narcissist, but they have a big ego. They kind of just like, a lot of parents sometimes are like, hey, like, I brought you into this world, I took care of you somewhat, and so you deserve, like, you need to take care of me now. And so when that happens, it's like, okay, you want to take care, you only have one mother, right, one father, but at the same time, if they're not acting right, like, it's not your responsibility to take care of your parent. If you want to, if you have a good relationship with them, yeah, but sometimes it's like, it could be our own parents, like, especially mothers to daughters, it's very much like that's like their first enemy, which is crazy work. The person who's supposed to love you unconditionally, like the first person that's supposed to love you unconditionally, and like they end up, the mothers tend to be jealous of the daughters, because especially if like the mothers have had hard lives, it's like they don't want their daughter to have a soft life because they didn't have a soft life, and that's their own mother wounds that they have to deal with, and it's not really fair to you to have to deal with that. Can we clarify? This could have also been like a mother who like didn't raise you, like they wanted to be your friend more than a mother, and so that can be a hindrance too, right? Yeah, this person like they're also a professional victim, but I think that you guys are, I want to say, cutting off this person. There is like some very strong pushback. You guys do have to make a decision here, because you can't pour from an empty cup. And I think that's what this person is asking you to do, is give to them when you can't even, you can't. And you can't, like, you know, when they say like when you're on a plane to put on your own mask, like oxygen mask before helping another person, that's the same thing, where like you cannot keep giving to this person. You need to take care of yourself. And it's not, this person is just very good at guilt tripping, making you feel guilty. And let the, like, you can't create a 10 of Cups situation out of a 10 of Swords situation, because that's what you guys want. You guys want a happy family. You guys want to be able to maybe take care of your parent. And if you were maybe in the financial position, okay, or even if like in the heart space, maybe you just don't have enough heart space for them right now because of whatever they're going through. But you're trying to get a 10 of Cups situation from a 10 of Swords situation, which is 10 of Swords is, it's not a good card, okay? It's very much like trauma, backstabbing. It's a lot of work here. It's a lot over there. And I think you need to give yourself grace. And because, you know, when people are like, oh, well, that's still your mother. And that's, you know. Hey, Jamike, how's it going? I think that's it for you guys, Virgo. I don't really have anything else. You'll get through it. Let's see. Let me pull one card to see. What is the... Because you do have, you are becoming a person with power and status, or like maybe you guys are meeting a person with power and status, but yeah, Virgo, there is just definitely, there's somebody here who is this person? Oh, I think I understand now. It's more so like maybe your mother here we assign people value with like how we respect them, and we should be respecting everybody, right? But like certain people we hold to certain regards, like our parents. I think that I think that your parent has instilled this into you, like, I am your mother, you're supposed to do this to me, for me, blah, 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 whatever. Listen, I can understand, but respect is always given until it's lost, right? Like once you lose a respect for somebody, they have to gain it back. Okay, next we have Libra. Libra, I feel like you guys are feeling fine. It's like, it's interesting because it's not like content. It's like you're really happy. You're really happy about a situation. What's going on? We have Capricorn. So you guys could be working towards something, a new job, a new home, a new car. So I think you guys are very happy. Open to new ideas. I think, are you guys starting a new business? You guys could be. I don't think you're telling anybody about it because you don't want to tell anybody about it because you just don't want that negative energy or like doubting. I always wait until something is completely done or finalized before telling anybody, because you just never know. I don't know if you guys are afraid of somebody sabotaging you, or you just are dealing with somebody who's very messy. Let's see. Yeah, you are keeping things to yourself. And maybe it's because you've tried to do something before and it didn't work out, and you just feel like, yeah, you just don't want to risk it again. Can we clarify? The way that these cards are coming out, it's not in a very good light. There's a lot of negativity here, but I still feel that happiness. So maybe you guys are trying to find the happiness or find the joy in like a negative situation. Maybe you guys lost your job. Maybe like you guys don't have an income right now, and you guys are trying to see the best in that, like the reason behind it or something like that. It's something of that sort, because there is a lot of stuff, like a lot of chaos maybe happening around you, but it's like you guys are choosing to see the good. It's like, I think you guys realize every ending is a new beginning, because it's like you guys have the Five of Pentacles. Like you guys are staying very heart-centered, very grateful, which is very hard to do. But it's like the five of coins and the 7 of swords. It's like you guys are financially hurt right now. But then you know that there's a new beginning coming here, and you're trying to really stay heart-centered here, and you're trying to find the reason. Like maybe you guys wanted to start your own business. Maybe you guys wanted to do something new. Another ace. It's like an ace of pentacles. What are we missing? Ace of wands. I wonder if it'll come out. I think you guys are okay with this ending. You're okay with starting. A lot of people, they get scared to start all over again, but you guys are not. You guys are very much like, you guys see it as options. You guys are like, okay, well, that didn't work out. It's such a great mindset. Such a great mindset to have. King of swords. I'm sorry, King of wands. I think you guys are going to go into business for yourself. Or you're going to try. Anything else here? No. I think in the past, Libra, like maybe this is something that would have stressed you out, but you're not seeing it like that. Like it's like you see it as, it's weird, but it's like you see it as a blessing. It's not weird. You just see it as a blessing. And it is a blessing. Because you get to, I think like you guys were working in a very toxic environment, dealing with like shitty people, and it was just draining you every day, but it was a steady paycheck. You got to pay your bills, right? But especially if you guys did get fired and it's like you're collecting unemployment, where it's like, okay, I can use this time to actually do what I want and get my business off of the ground. So you're not really stressing too much. Obviously, we all kind of stress about money, but it's like you are okay with this, so. Okay, anything else? That's it for you guys later. I hope it works out. Please, I mean, I really do. I also do want to say, Libra, is like to just be careful, not letting people in. Like, obviously, guard, you know, your business, but like sometimes you might need help from other people, and that's okay. Just be able, you have to still be able to trust. Okay, next we have Scorpio. And I don't know, like you, Scorpio, I do feel like you guys are going through it a lot. And your angels want you to know that they are here. You do matter. You're like, you matter. I think that you don't, like, your presence is very, like, if you're not there, people realize that you're not there. Like, your presence is always missed. Trust your psychic knowledge. Okay. I think that your guides, yeah, your guides have been trying to get to you, trying to tell you something. You guys aren't really paying attention to it. I think you guys are, I don't know why you guys are ignoring the signs. Like maybe it's like 1 minute you decide to do it and then the next minute you change your mind for some reason. Maybe it's because you guys really want something, and sometimes when we want something, we want it in a certain way instead of just like releasing it and like letting the outcome come to us. Like, let's say you really want to get married and have children, but it's like you're really attached to the person that you really want to get married to, and then it's not really that person that you're supposed to, like, that's why it's not working out. Yeah, we have adjustments are required and fighting with others. There could also be like something that you guys are hiding from other people that's causing you, like you and your relationship, a lot of strain. And it's like you can't be honest with the people. Like maybe the people around you are asking you like what's going on and you can't really be honest with them. But we do have control issues where it's like there is somebody here that's trying to control something that's not really, you can't control it. What is it? Let's see. Actually, let's use a different deck. This could be in regards to like, I don't know why mother figures are really coming through today. That was literally just Virgos, but there is somebody here who is very indecisive. It could be in your community. It could be in your inner immediate family / circle. Like, you guys argue with them about something, and it's like you guys want to come clean about something with the truth, Ace of Swords here, but it's always causing a disagreement. What is this adjustment that needs to happen? I think you need to explain to them, like, if you're not really happy, like the situation, whatever it is that you guys are in, the Tower, like you need a change. And you guys got the 5 of Wands and the fighting with others. Like, it's just a lot of fighting constantly. And it's exhausting. I'm exhausted for you. Especially if this is in your home life. Like, to not I think like the worst thing in the world is like to not want to come home, because your home should be your safe space, right? And I think that it's like causing a lot of like turmoil right here. Like, it's not your safe space anymore, and you need to have a discussion about why that is. Anything else? Oh, let me do one of these. I think you guys are trying a lot of different ways to not address the issues. It's because maybe you want to keep the peace. I can understand that. We have say no first. Your peace matters more than their expectations. You don't need to over-explain. Saying no protects your energy. That's, yeah, basically what I was saying. But a lot more clearer. Right? Yeah. Okay. Next we're gonna do, I think we're at Sagittarius. I think we're halfway there. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius. There's also like this energy, I think it's like a collective thing where like maybe you guys just don't realize how magnetic you guys are and how much like people love being in your energy. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so the way that you see yourself and the way that others see you, like there is a disconnect there. Or like maybe you just don't see how amazing you are. I don't know why, but somebody's going to tell you, like they're going to give you the recognition that you deserve. We also have your hard work is paying off. You just have so many people like who will fight for you on your behalf. And it's just, it's like you guys are a leader, which makes sense. Like Jupiter, you guys are ruled by, like, you guys are ruled by Jupiter. And it's just a lot of good luck that you guys have. But there's something else here. What is this here? Why? There's like a blockage for you guys. What is this blockage here? It is that disconnect. I feel when we grow, as we grow, we change, right? We change into different people. We're not the same person that we were 5, 10, 15 years ago. Hopefully not, right? Like hopefully we're learning from our mistakes. But I think that you guys kind of see yourself as that same person 5, 10, 15 years ago. Even if you used to fight or argue with people, like, you know, constantly, like it was a joke, whatever, and those people didn't really like see you, I would say, like maybe they didn't value you. You do have people in your life right now that will fight for you, who see your value, who love you, who are just like when I say love you, like they really do love you. And sometimes we have to go through all of that stuff in order to realize our value, right? And for other people to realize your value. And other people have realized your value. It's you guys here that's not really like I think you need to kind of look at yourself and think about, like, I keep wanting to say value, but yeah, your worth. Can we get any more messages here? Oops, the tower almost wanted to come out. We have the Emperor, which is you guys. It's actually Aries, but it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's interesting, right? Like, normally I would never have said that that's Aries, because I'm trying to tell you that's you. And it's like you guys don't, like, it's like you guys don't want that recognition, like you're not used to it, but you have to get used to it because that's what it is. It's the truth. Yeah, that's just something you guys need to work on, which I think you guys have been working on it. You guys are kind of realizing your worth, and that not everybody deserves a seat at the table. 10 of Cups here. Anything, oh, and the 3 of Pentacles. You guys are surrounded by, the people that you surround yourself by are such amazing people, and it's because you're an amazing person. And typically when people, like, they hang out, like when they say show me your friends, I'll show you the man, that's what it is. And you have like a really good support system here, a good community. I want to say, like, you guys could have picked these people out, or they came in, they found you, and it's just a very strong support system that people would be really jealous of because they don't have that. But that's just because they didn't put in the work like you did. Okay, that's gonna be it, Sagittarius. Good luck to you guys. That one was nice. I like that one. Capricorn. $7:17. It's 12:44 right now on my clock. So you guys could be 12:44, like seeing lots of fours, lots of 444. What do we have here, Capricorn? Okay, so you guys are working on taking, like, you guys are trying to do something. You need a plan. I think, I don't know, I would be very surprised if you guys rush things, Capricorns, because you guys seem to be very, like, you tend to be very level-headed. But there is something here that they want you to wait before taking action on. Like, you need to have a plan, whatever that might be. Oh, careful. Interesting. Yeah, because what is this, like, because wrong path came out, and it's like following your dreams and passions. So you do need a practical plan to follow your dreams and passion. Unlike, who was it? Libra, like, I don't know if you guys are thinking about quitting your job. So if that's what the case is, like, don't just up and quit your job. You need to have like a practical plan before doing that. Because Libra, like, if you lost your job, that's a different story. Because that's what happened with Libra. So it's like kind of the opposite here. Things are like, your angels are watching over you, but at the same time, there is a certain like a certain way things have to be done. Let's see here. Yeah, you need a step-by-step. Like, what is the actual plan here? Because you can do it. That is coming through. Like, you can do it. Can we clarify? Oh. There is like a battle that you guys are, again, 44 on the clock. I think you guys are trying to create stability. Yeah. There is a stability that you guys are craving. Maybe you guys didn't come from a happy home, but you want a happy home to come from you. Before doing that, maybe there are some things, because with the nine of wands here, it is a battle. Like, I want to say an inner battle. So maybe there are some things you have to still work on internally before being able to take that next step here, because you don't want to make the same mistakes, or like you don't want to have any like baggage. A lot of, yeah, can we clarify? It is going to take some time, but it's happening. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Because I do feel like there is children involved. Maybe you guys are trying to have a child. It's just right now, not right now. We have victory. This is for you guys. It's a very nice, I want to say it's a slow victory. This is something that maybe you've worked on for like years. You're going to get through it. Like, it's going to happen. There is just maybe that pause. Not right now. Pause, pause, pause. Anything else? I feel for you, Capricorn. I really do. Because it's like, when we want things right away a lot of times. Delayed gratification is very hard. But you're going to make the right choice. I say this all the time, like having children when you're young is so hard. And it's like, and you're not like, imagine like you're young and you're raising these kids. It's like you don't have patience, right? Like patience is something you learn as you get older. I remember, and so to raise kids like when you're young, I don't know. I don't think you guys are young though. I think there is just something like, maybe there is just something else here that you guys have to wait for it. What is it? Can I find out? No, it's like, it is you guys doing some soul searching because, you know, hurt people and you don't want to hurt your kids. Okay. Jamaica, I don't have like the same views that you do. I mean, likes this. It shows me something else. Mine, it says 16. But that's okay. Besides the point. Maybe that's a message for you too. Maybe you needed to see those numbers. We see what we need to see. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have here? Something about not stopping. We have control issues. Wait before taking action. Sometimes we want things when we want things, and that's just not how it works, right? Like, we have to let the universe handle things for us. I'm kind of surprised you guys got control issues. Literally, all of these cards say stop or slow down. There's something here where, like, you need to be careful. You're not, why? What are you, let's see. There is something being put on pause right now, like, maybe something that you've been manifesting is being put on pause. Something that you've walked away from. Huh. I wonder if this is someone in your energy field. No, that's the Hangman came in twice. You guys, okay. I don't know why, Aquarius, but I feel like somebody came in and tried to hijack your reading. Maybe they're trying to hijack something. I don't know. There is somebody here who's trying to control something that you're trying to manifest. They're trying to be secretive about it, but it's very interesting. This person does have control issues. I mean, good luck. You can't stop whatever's meant to happen. And I'm talking to this other person. This other person, I think that they're jealous. They would never admit it. I don't even know if you, like, this person, they're hiding behind the scenes. They're acting like an emperor here. It could be with it. We have Pisces, Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio twice. But they can try to make you stuck, but it's not going to work. Anything, it's like, it's very to me, it just sounds like very childish and immature, because why are you trying to control somebody else? Focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you get further, you get further in whatever it is you're trying to create. But when you're sitting here trying to control other people or like make things not happen for them, why aren't you worried about yourself? But some people are just miserable, and I think what can you do? You guys are gonna be fine. I don't know about this person though. This person seems a little crazy, a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Anything else here? Yeah, they're trying to stop a connection. It's not gonna work. So good luck to that person. Good luck to you guys, Aquarius, actually. That person doesn't need luck, they need help. Let me try again for you guys because that doesn't seem very fair that this person did that. No, you guys could be getting a promotion, Aquarius. You guys could be upgrading. I think you guys are going to be seen. You guys have like a lot of willpower. You guys, I think people see that in you and like they aspire to have that level of willpower. It's crazy. Like you don't give in to temptations a lot. We have, oh, you guys could have a breakthrough coming through. There is somebody here, like maybe you guys are figuring something out from there is something here coming. It's like meant for you. Somebody is like, I think you guys could be thinking a lot about the past, have like shame or regret about it. You guys are learning to deal with that. You guys have been helping a lot of people too. 6 of Wands, higher lesson, like it landed on higher lessons and blessings. So you guys do have some blessings coming your way. You guys are going to be very successful. Like you guys could have a lot of eyes on you. We have the 9 of Swords. There's something, you guys could be dealing with a lot of issues from your past. Or there's somebody else here that regrets something about the way that they handle things in the past. You walked away from this person. Queen of Wands. They could be dealing with the Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. You're kind of just going to keep to yourself. Four of Swords here. I think you would rather do that because you know that if you interact with whatever it is, because like just how that person tried to come in earlier in your reading, you're trying to break free from that because it's not meant for you. That's not your energy, and nobody can really stop what is meant for you. This person can try, but they're better off just try. Why wouldn't they want to work on themselves? I don't know. Maybe they feel like they can do both. Or maybe they feel like they cannot work on themselves, so they would rather just bring you down. Whatever it might be, it's not, I wouldn't worry about it. Let me get one of these. Oops. We have stop people pleasing. Their comfort is not your responsibility. You are allowed to disappoint people and your truth deserves space. This part is like, it's the way that this person is. They're just unhealed. Okay, Aquarius, good luck. Okay, next we have Pisces. Oops. Pisces, what do we have for you? We have, this is your destiny. Ask for help. Okay. There is something really great coming for you that you can't, like, nobody can stop it, right? Whatever's meant for you will be meant for you. Sometimes the journey might be different, but the destination is always the same. 444 right now. You guys could be coming into some really like stable times. I want to say money. Like, I feel like you guys are going to come into some money. Yeah, you guys have very good luck. I think that you guys, if you guys have been working I think maybe in the past you guys have, this is something, a changed behavior where like you guys didn't really want to have fun. Maybe you guys felt like you can't have fun and do the things that you do, but now it's like, or do the things you have to do. But you guys are now at a point in your life where you want to prioritize having fun. You know that life is kind of short and that you just don't want to be miserable or spend it with miserable people. We do have finding new love here for you guys, Pisces, so that's nice. Knowing you are meant for more, because you guys are meant for more. I just feel like you guys have so many blessings coming towards you that I don't think you're even going to really expect it. Stop and think, what's the reason? So if you guys can find the reason in everything, you will literally find peace if you guys haven't already. But I feel like you guys have. Can we clarify this here for Pisces? King of Swords. That is literally you guys stopping and thinking. Somebody might want you to like act out of character, because then it'll make their point. I don't know if somebody's always talking about you, but it's them trying to make themselves look good for some reason. But like by you guys, you know, realizing, hey, this person is doing this because they're unhealed, right? Or like they have their own trauma. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. You can just stop and laugh and like think, and it's like, okay. And then that person kind of looks crazy because they're just like, why isn't Pisces acting the way that I thought they were going to react? Like they're not getting out of themselves. I'm not making them look embarrassed or look bad. In fact, I'm the one that's looking crazy here. Ooh, King of Cups and the King of Swords. See, King of Cups, do you see like this person hides behind, like you can't really even see this King of Cups, as opposed to like the other one that was like the dragon, which is like very powerful. This person, I just feel like this person is very like they're very manipulative, and you know that they are, and you're exposing them, and people are seeing that. Anything else here? We have the Knight. There is an offer coming in. If you guys have been asking for love, like a soulmate connection, there is help. I mean, there is somebody coming in. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, but there is a choice to be made here. One more. What is this? There could be 2 offers coming in for you guys. So you might have to choose between 2 people. One could be a water sign, and one can be an earth sign. What's earth sign? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. I also want to say like one person is going to be more like emotionally mature. Like they're very much more emotional. Like, I don't know if that's, yeah, I would say that. Like that you guys connect on it. You guys connect more emotionally. And then there's somebody else here that might have like a little bit more money. Somebody who is more grounded. Maybe they just aren't like into their feelings as much. But they're both going to want to offer you commitment. So you are going to have a choice here because they both want you, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, that was a nice one too. Last, we have Aries. What are we going to get for Aries? Aries. Okay, Aries. We have ask for help and victim mentality. So you guys could be dealing with somebody who is a professional victim. But there is something here that you guys need to make up your mind about, right? You guys could also be traveling. What is it that you actually want? Well, you can't help a victim. A professional victim, all you can do is walk away from them, right? until people can start looking within themselves and realizing their mistakes and the parts that they played in situations, there's just no helping them, because they're always going to figure out it's somebody else's fault. And sometimes it's not until somebody loses everything then they realize that they are the problem, that they need to fix themselves. Fighting for honor is such like a, I don't know why, but it's like this person is like trying to tell you to do something because that's the right thing to do, when really it's the right thing for them to do. And it's like, okay, if somebody can never admit that they're wrong, that's a problem. You're telling me you're God, like you're perfect, you're not a human being, that you've never made a mistake. And that's how this person acts. Like they act like they're not, that they know everything. Sometimes you don't know. A lot of times we don't know everything. And you keep going back and forth with this person. I also want to say, you guys are trying to manifest something or create something, and it's like, when God tries to give it to you, it's like you like, maybe you're holding on to something old, and so they're not able to give you something new, the thing that you've been asking for. Anything else here? This person in your energy is just exhausting. Ooh. This person, I don't know why, but like they think money solves everything, which is just not true. I mean, don't get me wrong, money solves a lot of things, but it does give you financial freedom. But if you're, it's like if you have a career that you hate, like it sucks the soul out of you, but it makes you money. And that's kind of what it is. We're like, okay, well, at least I have money. Oh my God. I know that mentality, right? Like sometimes I understand we have to do things in order to survive. That just makes sense. Like we need to pay rent. We have to do all this stuff. We have to feed ourselves. That requires money. But not all money is good money. And maybe, oh, there is something coming in here. What is it? There is something that you guys have been manifesting that's trying to come in, that's causing conflict. Because it's like you guys want something new. Like maybe you guys are trying to start a new job. Maybe you're trying to grow somewhere else. But you have somebody here saying, well, you're not going to make as much money here. Like you're not going to make as much money you're not going to make as much money. You might as well just stay where you are. Like I said, not everything revolves around money. Sometimes it's a happiness, your peace of mind, like your work environment, if this is about work. But it's definitely something in regards to money. Like someone feels like maybe you're with, like maybe it's like somebody wants you to be with somebody because they have money. And while, yeah, there are situations where like, yeah, it works for both parties because both parties realize it is for the money. You cannot try to find love in that situation if that's what you really want. You can find love and money, but not into that person, not with that person that you don't love. Does that make sense? Hopefully. You can also make money yourself and not depend on anybody. Okay, anything else here for Aries? Nope. Okay. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are still here, really appreciate it. Thanks for commenting, Jamaica. I really do appreciate you guys being here. Please make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, share if you can. Yeah, what was I gonna say? If you guys would like to purchase a reading, that information is available down below. Anything else? No, everything should be timestamped. I should have it up in like the next couple of minutes, hopefully. So I will see you guys on Thursday at 12. Really appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a good night or day. Bye.